Well, hello everybody and welcome in to our gangs of Wasseypur. I'm just going to call it Wasseypur, Stephen, because it's not German. The W doesn't become a V. Was ist das? Stephen, this is a dual movie, if you'd like, part 1, part 2, that the community has been asking us to watch for a number of months now. We have toiled greatly to get our hands on it. And it was actually a member of a community.
Bad French fry,
who, I couldn't even say it there, Bad French fry, who saved the day.
Yep.
He managed to obtain a version with English subtitles, I'm hoping, that we can watch. And lo and behold, Stephen, we are watching it. Of course, Nawazun Siddiqui's in here again, guy we are familiar with after watching Sacred Games. And I believe Manos Bashbai's in there as well, Pankaj Tripathi potentially in there too. Incredible cast, a gangster kind of movie. Very excited to see it, indeed. Have you anything to say?
I'm looking forward to it, John. You know, I've been looking forward to it. We were talking about it months and months ago when the community first brought it up in the chat, and we were very intrigued. I think at this point we were watching Family Man, so obviously we knew some of the actors anyway, but yeah, I mean, I think it's just came at the right time for us as well. A lot of people are perhaps maybe having a little bit of a burnout with the web series that we've been doing. Certainly not us, we're thriving with the web series, but it's always a nice break to just get into a movie once again. I don't think we've done this since KGF Chapter 2, John, so I'm looking forward to it.
Throwing up a disclaimer here. Once again, there'll be people moaning, oh, you don't do this, you wouldn't do this for a Hollywood movie. Yes, we would, because we want to get as much of this movie out as possible. Watch along. There's channels out there that will split it into 2 parts. You'll get tiny amounts of the actual content viewable. We'll split this into 6 parts, probably a half an hour each, round about that mark, 25 minutes to a half an hour, so we can get as much of this movie as with us reacting to it out as humanly possible. It also makes it easier for me editing, because I can compartmentalise the edits and make it work. So we will be splitting this into 6 parts. This is part 1. And I think we'll split the video, Stephen, to make part 2 as well. Yeah, because it was a fucking nightmare before. Yeah. But without further ado, we'll go right in and press play. Fucking hell. Such a random target to take. Fuck off.
What's any dogs?
Oh, there's Pankaj.
Yeah.
There he is in there. So that was just like a part, an initial shot at a random house to let them know, we're here, boys. Oh, what a fucking shot. That was like me in Call of Duty back in the day. One shot, down. Steve, this is all one shot just now.
Yep.
This is not changed or cut.
Since it panned out from that television.
Yeah. Again, a completely different character for Pankaj Tripathi.
Yep.
Similar to a Kandanan, but more aggressive. Just slightly different.
This is like a Kandanan sort of mind, what he wants to do, but he doesn't do.
This is a Kandanan when he was Muna's age.
Yeah.
पीछे का रास्ता मिल गया आदेश दे
अरे कौन आदेश कोई भी जिंदा नहीं
just fucking kill everyone. I'm already liking this character.
It's the fact they've blown the building down at the front and he's like, I found the back door. What are we doing? Shooting everybody, mate. Do you not fucking hear us shooting?
बम लगा लगा बम उड़ा इसकी मां का भोसड़ा छेद में डल्ली डाल के मार
Ricochets though. utterly unbelievable waste of bullets.
Yeah.
To me, they're just shooting at fucking flies and stuff like that. It's like, come on, chill it down. So he knows him. He knows this person. He's obviously wronged him. You see, I like this, Steve, and the fact we've come into this movie and there's already a world happening beforehand. It's lived in.
It's like walking into A New Hope.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lived in world with rivalries, and now we're coming in, getting to experience it.
Well, they're not dead.
Just hoping it is Wasseypur 1 we're watching. Not 2.
Yeah, it's good how they're just coming right into the story. Just missed that 2.5 hours of the story leading up to this point. We'll just say it's a prequel. They're assuming he's dead because he didn't answer his phone.
Yeah, they don't look as though they're interested, mate.
छोड़िए चलिए अपने लिए है बंदोबस्त पुलिस का जब्बार हाँ
I'm loving the dialogue already.
Yeah.
This is outstanding.
कम से कम जीते जी तो सारे के सारे अपने आप को फन्ने खाई समझते। हम मुसलमानों के महाभारत आज की नहीं, जमाने से चली आ रही। और वासेपुर में तो ये लड़ाई शिया सुन्नी की भी नहीं थी।
That can't be accurate.
सुन्नी ये लड़ाई थी कुरैशियों और बाकी के मुसलमान।
Everyone wants to be a big dick.
पहले एक तरफा होती थी। कुरैशी जो है वो कसाई होते थे और कसाईयों से सबकी फटती।
Shut up, pants. I always thought shat was a Scottish thing, but it's not.
वो जो था अंग्रेजों की ट्रेन पर धावा बोलकर उनका खजाना लूट लेता था। एक दिन खजाने के बजाय डिब्बे में सैनिक सवार। अब जैसे ही सुल्ताना ने धावा बोला, अंग्रेजों ने उसे धर दबोचा और काला पानी में डाल दिया।
Like the way they blended that exposition, that sort of story into the actual movie there, the character.
असल में सुल्ताना
Fuck, what did that say there?
Yeah.
हाँ? हाँ जिंदा है। ये वसेपुर में अंग्रेज आज भी उसे ढूंढ रहे हैं और वो आज भी उनकी ट्रेनें लूट रहा है।
Oh boy. Can't beat the sound of a locomotive steam engine.
पटरा उठरा सब उखाड़ दिए चचा गाड़ी चलाओगे तो भीतर चले जाओगे समझे गाड़ी में अनाज की बोरी के अलावा कुछ भी नहीं है तो हम भी तो व्यापारी है खजाना लूटने का काम बहुत पहले छोड़ दिए हम
Does it matter what you rob? A robber's a robber.
तो जब तक वापस आके जाने को नहीं कहते तब तक यहाँ चुपचाप बैठे रहिए बैठ जाइए
So there. Sit down even if there isn't a place for you to sit down.
अबे क्या मेरे कुरैशियों के हाथ चला रहा है जल्दी उतार हेलो ले गए हो
गाड़ी खड़ी कहाँ है?
पता नहीं सरदार गाड़ी तो खाली है
सब डब्बा खाली का है?
कोई तो है जो हमारे नाम पर ट्रेन लूट रहा है ये शहीद खान पूरा कस्बा में एक ही है जिसके पास घोड़ा है
Shahid Khan again.
Yeah.
That name rings a bell, doesn't it? Sacred Games, hint hint, wink wink.
क्या मियाँ कैसे चल रहा है धंधा पानी
पूरा बाजार बिगाड़ के रख दिया है उससे मुकाबला करने जाएंगे तो कंगला हो जाएंगे
और शायद मियाँ छोटी मियाँ कब आ रहे हैं
2 महीने में आ जाने चाहिए बाकी तो अल्लाह की मर्जी है
So that must be like a proper Muslim sort of name then. Shahid Khan, because obviously in Sacred Games he was a sort of this jihadist, if you'd like. And then the Shahid Khan in this is just mentioned Allah.
हम तुमसे सिर्फ एक बात कहना चाहते हैं
We're learning all the time
तुम
here.
जो भी करो लेकिन खून खराबा मत शाहिद भी तो इसी वसीपुर गांव का है
लेकिन हमारी बिरादरी का नहीं है ना
अम्मा यार पकड़े गए तो पैर पकड़ लेंगे मुख्तार साहब के जान से थोड़ी न मार देंगे
This guy's hair. Fucking hell, he's like fucking George Samaras.
George Harrison.
Yeah.
कुत्ता कभी जात नहीं बदलता घोड़े को सोंटा से नहीं मारो तो साला भागता नहीं शायद वह भी वैसे जिद्दी था
I know about that, mate.
पता सबको चल चुका था कि कौन रेलगाड़ी लूट रहा है लेकिन हरामी मन साला माने कैसे हरमजदगी तो हमारे नस नस में थी
If you're robbing trains, you don't give a fuck.
No.
बरसात तो साली आनी ही थी
डर लग रहा है क्या तुम लोगों को
शरीफ कुरैशी कौन है जानते हैं ना आप उसका नाम इस्तेमाल करते हैं आप लोग.
सुल्ताना डाकू काले
So is Qureshi like a name? Is that like a surname?
Either that, it's a sort of nickname.
Yeah.
ऐसे हजारों
A name
कसाईब
for
घर में
people.
पालते हैं पठान.
Certain people.
जैसे इनके बकरे हैं वैसे अधमरे कुरैशी साले.
Well, they mentioned the sort of warring Muslim
और कल
stuff at
हम
the
गाड़ी
start.
को गार्ड के डब्बे से पहले ही पटरी से उतार देंगे.
चाहिए हमको, एक भी नहीं बचना चाहिए. साले को.
That's a great shot, man. I tell you, you can never underestimate how difficult it is to light dark scenes naturally. Make them look authentic. Very, very hard. And the way they've centred the light off the flame in the middle. It's just the moonlight. Unless that's actually been shot outside with natural settings. I don't think it has.
No.
It will be augmented.
कैसी तबीयत है? लेट जा.
I think your man here's in trouble.
बाकी सब कहाँ हैं?
They're dead.
मैं अकेले बचा. बाकी सबको मार दिया. आपने तो कहा था कि कुछ नहीं करेंगे.
चले तो जाएंगे हम. और इससे पूछे उनका पेट कैसे पालेंगे. वैसे भी इसका क्या बिगाड़े हम.
भोसड़ी के हमारे नाम पे ढील उठा ऊपर से मानो शरीफ जो नहीं सोचता है. चल निकल जाए यहाँ से भोसड़ी के. हर मालगाड़ी के गुजरने का सप्ताह.
I thought that was JP there from Wasseypur there. Before he lost his hair.
अरे कोई अनाज का बोरी बोरी नहीं देना है इसको.
Patrick Vieira.
I mean, this is like 10 years ago, so.
Yeah.
Wasseypur was 2018, 2019.
जाकर भागा जरूर था, लेकिन वो डरपोक नहीं था. वो जानता था कि कुरैशी उसे छोड़ेंगे नहीं. एक बगल में
I'm liking the graining on the actual film as well. The sort of colours are quite muted. It almost is like a western.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that vibe from the logo.
शाहिद की बीवी ने उसके होने वाले बच्चे की कसम दिलाई कि वो लूटमार और चोरी चकारी छोड़कर मजदूरी करेगी.
A little pain. A big pain.
Wouldn't be me.
I'd be dead. Oh yeah, I'd put up with that too. I'd be gone, man.
जीते जी सब. काम कर चुपचाप. 12 घंटे की दिहाड़ी में भी 9 घंटे भी पूरे नहीं हुए. सब डूब के मर जाएंगे भैया. और तो किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Right, Rain Man.
तेरी गाड़ में क्या करे वानी कीड़ा काट रहा है बे.
Thought it was bad here.
Oh, I mean, there's parts of India that are Mond. I mean, Mond have got. Steve, I've looked up the seasons in India. They've actually got like
उस औरत के बच्चा अटक गया है.
intermediary sort of seasons. Monsoon.
कुछ करे भाई. मेरी जान को बच्चा अटक गया भाई. आया था खबर करने.
जाना है आपको. हमारे मेहरारू को बच्चा अटक गया है.
तुम्हारे तो नहीं अटका है ना. काम कर चुपचाप. समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या बे.
Wow. He wasn't asking.
No.
I like the way that was shot there.
Yeah.
It's like a blink of an eye.
जाली खोलो.
कहाँ है बे. इनका कहीं के गवर्नर होगा.
आज तक अपना काम पूरी ईमानदारी से करते आए हैं. अगर आज हमें घर जाने में देरी होगी ना, माफ कर सबके सामने चीर के कोयला भर देंगे मुझे. कैसे लोगों?
बहुत तकलीफ में है.
तो पहले कहीं नहीं आए थे.
आ तो रहे थे, लेकिन ये अंदर ही में आ गए थे.
There's something so calming about rain though, the sound of rain.
Yeah. People do like it.
आधे घंटे से क्या कर रहे थे? हम आ तो रहे थे लेकिन धक्का देके गाड़ियों शराब डालते थे. अरे क्यों नहीं?
That'd be horrific though, getting locked inside basically mines for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Forced to work.
Jeez.
That was very matter of fact.
Yeah.
She's dead. But she gave birth to a very cute boy.
That's a bit inappropriate, isn't it? Very matter of fact.
In fairness though, Stephen, I mean, even up until like 100 years ago in Europe, before there was like a really drastic onset of medical centres and stuff like that, hospitals, technology, the death rate with pregnancies was fucking scary, man.
लेकिन मौत हमेशा हमारी खुद की चूक से होती. गलती उस पहलवान की नहीं थी जिसने मुझे खदान में घुसने नहीं दिया. गलती मेरी थी कि मैं उस पहलवान से हार गया.
whipping himself here, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yes.
Oof.
Well, he's certainly killing him, that's for sure.
At the stroke of the midnight hour, India will awake to life and freedom.
Great shot.
Yeah.
आज़ादी के बाद असली बंदर बांट शुरू हुआ। अंग्रेजों के जाने के बाद सारी खदानें टाटा, बिरला, थापर को बांट दी गई। इस बंदर बांट का रामाधीर को बड़ा फायदा हुआ। वो बन गए बड़े आदमी।
हमारे लिए काम करोगे?
काम तो आप ही के लिए कर रहे हैं।
हमारे खास पहलवान बनोगे?
You can see this is his journey into the sort of criminal life.
Yeah.
खदानों का
He
ठेका
was already doing it, he was robbing trains to be fair, but
अंग्रेजों के जाने के बाद से मजदूरों को ये लगने लगा है कि अब काम कम होगा और तनख्वाह ज्यादा मिलेगी, जबकि ऐसा है नहीं। हमें प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाना है।
Oh, a great motivational speech that, was it? Everything's mine. There won't be a wage rise.
And you want more?
Yeah.
अंग्रेजों के पास पैसा था, तो वो तनख्वाह भी देते थे और छत भी। हम तनख्वाह देंगे, जिससे वो जहाँ चाहे अपनी छत बहाल।
why even burn down the shelter though that it's already provided? It's ridiculous. The steel's getting worse all the time.
Yep. Pray I don't alter it any further.
That's what it's like there, isn't it? I want you to be my henchman. We're not giving them a wage rise, I'll work harder and we're going to burn the houses down. You'll be the face of this.
क्या हुआ? काम क्यों नहीं हो रहा यहाँ?
हमारे साथ बहुत अन्याय हुआ है साहब। हमारा घर गिरा दिया गया है।
हम अंदर मूतने जा रहे हैं। मूत के बाहर आए तो यहाँ कोई दिखाई नहीं देना चाहिए।
Who is this wee guy?
Nice little fucking prick.
Not anymore. There's your answer.
They could overthrow him.
Ramadir Singh.
Ramadir Singh. Prick.
अंग्रेज रोटी छोड़ गए थे, यहाँ बंदर बांट रहे।
Yep. It's a good phrase there, actually.
खदान रामाधीर सिंह के बाप छोड़ के गए थे क्या? पहले वो अंग्रेज बाहुबली थे, अभी रामाधीर सिंह है, और कल रामाधीर सिंह की लाश पे पैर रख के शाहिद खान बाहुबली।
And what are you going to do with this information that has been provided to you? By a snitch?
हम देखते हैं।
Many boffins died.
Little dollar.
जी? वालिद बुला रहे थे भाईजान को।
That'd be funny. See if I had a beard, I would not be putting myself close to flames.
रामाधीर सिंह गाड़ी में इंतजार कर रहा है।
He's waiting for you, alright.
To be fair, I wouldn't be putting myself close to flames if I didn't have a beard either.
Yeah, true.
टिकट कटवा दिया तुम्हारा। चलो।
वो सरदार को बोल के नहीं आए हैं, वो इंतजार करेगा हमें।
वो हम कहलवा देंगे।
किसका है ये?
यहाँ पड़ा था।
हाँ, दिखा। रामाधीर सिंह?
You know, I thought that was his little right hand man. It was actually him that was listening in.
Yeah, I think so, John, yeah.
This guy's very quick of thought though. He's quickly realised the danger they're in.
Is that a sword?
Mm-hmm.
Ehsan Qureshi. I like the way that they're introducing these characters.
Yeah.
बच्चे मार दिया उसको।
No, he's not.
और लाश?
उसका टुकड़ा टुकड़ा करके उसको दवा दिया।
Lying bastard.
Like that music.
यादव जी, शाहिद खान।
What's he noticed?
पिस्तौल है ना? हाँ, हमें दिखाएंगे।
What?
छलछल करती चट्टानों से क्रीड़ा करती, कभी उधर मुड़ कभी इधर मुड़, बूट बूट से बना है कौन, चार धामों से
Wow.
जुड़ा है कौन। गंगा।
शाहिद खान लौट के नहीं आया।
Yeah, I mean, it didn't surprise me he was caught.
एक दिन हमसे पूछा उसने शाहिद खान के बारे में, तो हमने उसे बताया कि उसके बाप को रामाधीर से मिलकर गया था और उसे मार
Bit of a big mouth.
जैसे हमेशा के लिए खत्म हो गया। वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ रामाधीर के बारे में सोचने लगा। उसने अपना सर मुंडवा लिया और कसम खाई कि जब तक अपने बाप की मौत का बदला नहीं ले लेगा तब तक वो अपने बाल नहीं बढ़ाए।
Oh, right, okay.
I think at this point, Steve, we're going to press
Yeah.
pause.
That's like John. That's a great build.
That
up,
was a
though.
great build
I
up.
liked that.
Stephen,
That backstory we got there was fantastic.
I really did enjoy that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the intro. Present day, I believe, the shootout, the fact we're coming into this story right in the midst of what's obviously been happening, all the bickering, the embittered sort of wars, the rival perhaps gangsters, mobsters, gangs. We are getting thrust into the middle of that, and there's an attempted murder on a family, on this guy. And I like that, Stephen. I like the lived-in world. The fact that we are getting thrust into the heart of a story. The gaps will be filled in, I'm sure, over the course of 2 movies.
I did laugh, John, when you thought we perhaps may have been watching part 2, but you're absolutely right. That's good storytelling.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got the sort of lived-in world already happening before we enter the picture, if you like. And I like that. I like films that are set up that way. You've got to have a lot of confidence in your writing when you present a film in that fashion, and certainly what we've seen in the last 35 minutes, or the first 35 minutes of the film, it's been fantastic. It's been really establishing the characters. Is it Shahid Khan?
Shahid
just
Khan,
gets shot there.
Singh.
I thought perhaps maybe he's shot. He's dead. I thought we were.
I
thought we were going to establish that character, you know, in the first maybe hour or so of this movie. But
I think
not
the
to
son's the most important one. This is set in the 40s.
Yeah.
And in the 50s. We're going to thrust into the present day. And
I'm thinking Rocky, John, from KGF here, the sort of the way that was structured, you know, in the first movie.
Or Stephen, the Indian subcontinent knows how to make content, TV, movies with flashbacks. They do flashbacks better than anywhere in the world.
From a production value, John, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far as well. You mentioned the lighting. You said it's a very hard thing to do, you know, when they're dealing with night time.
There's a one shot in there.
There's a one shot right at the very beginning, yeah, it's looking very good. I'm liking the vibe of this. It's very hard to really put things together at the moment. We can only really talk about what we've seen so far, but I'm sure things will fall into place as we get further into the story.
No, but Stephen, I'm an enthusiast for the technical stuff and the palettes, the muted palettes, the colour. Also the technical work going on behind the camera. You're spotting it right away. It's put a lot of work into this, and Stephen, this isn't a modern day. This is 10 years old, man, already.
Yeah.
But this is, I think, a Bollywood movie, and having done predominantly South Indian movies and our initial jaunt, if you like, into Indian cinema, we were made aware that the North always get more money, so it shouldn't really be a surprise.
Yeah.
This is pretty damn decent production values going on in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the characters.
I can imagine the budget for this film is probably what some South Indian studios are getting now, you know, 20 years on or 10 years on, whenever it may be. But yeah.
Oh, I'm really enjoying it so far, yeah. Quite frenetic, and then it slows down, gives us an insight into this sort of prequel, this story.
Yeah.
The robbing, the conniving, the stabbing, the backstabbing, if you like. This young son character, I'm sure, is going to grow into the story. He's got a vengeance trail now. He won't cut his hair. I'll grow his hair out until he avenges his father's death. And it's going to be interesting to see the way it goes. It started off very, very impressive for me. Really enjoyed it. But look, man, that's how we round up with part 1 reaction of Gangs of Wasseypur part 1, funnily enough. What's your thoughts on the first half hour of the movie? It's strange to ask that, but that's the way we're doing it. So what was your thoughts the first time you watched the movie, perhaps subsequent viewings on the initial 35 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes of the movie? Share your thoughts down below about that, our reaction, anything at all you feel compelled to share can go down below in the comments section. You can also like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications straight to your eyeballs for future reactions on this and everything in between. But regardless of what you do, thank you once again for watching. Until next time, me and Steve are done.